we'll see how that goes. Anyhow. Oh yeah, things here. Yeah, that's why I didn't kill this thing. That's right, a Mirelurk Queen was here. This is my Gatling laser, by the way. Shit. That tickled. That tickled. Let's start killing it. It fires slower than a normal Gatling laser because I put a damage on it instead of... Shit! Okay, why the fuck does this tickle so much? Fucking Mirelurk Queen's Venom, dude. It's chaos. Oh, thank you. Oh, fuck, dude. We need to run. We need to run. Because my health is dropping faster than I'm able to heal. Keep going, health. Come on. Keep going. More jet. Where the fuck's it at? I don't see where the queen's at. There it is. It's back there. I'm gonna go ahead and kill these guys, though. Fuck, it's a legendary. Alright. Use some health. Get back up. Fucking Jesus Christ. Her spit is destructive as fuck. I'm not sure where she went, but I'm safe for right now. He says that she fucking spits more shit at him. God damn it. I hate Mirelurk Queens. They're not cool. They're not to be trifled with. Hold up. How the fuck's the hatchling there? That's not what I want. Where's her head? Where the fuck's her head at? Wait, what are these? Spouts? Shoot the spouts. I don't know what they are, but I'm shooting them. They might be what fucking sprays out that stupid fucking goo shit. Here. Finish her off with that. Where's the little baby one? Yeah, overkill, but fuck it. Other hatchling. Damn it, get out of here. Stop it. Melee, please? Thank you. That's right. Meleeing takes AP, which I ran out of. God damn. This stuff is not to be fucked with. Queen meat. Incidentally, I'm using this Gatling laser and it uses fusion cores, so hopefully it'll, well, not hopefully, but it should be going through stuff a lot faster than normal. I like how I was really gung-ho at the beginning of the game to, like, build up all these settlements and whatnot, and now I'm just like, screw it, it'll be fine. I mean, all I really need is one to, like, bunker down in, and it's fine, so. Alright, everyone. Welcome to the Penguin. And all that stuff, so. Over here. I wish they would probably be inside of it, that'd be great. Oh, wait, speaking of that, maybe I can do that. So, let's see. I think I need a. Let's see, furniture. Maybe miscellaneous? No. Fuck. Decorations, floor coverings. There's a thing that, like, sets this area you spawn at. I don't remember where it's at. It's not in here. Miscellaneous? Still don't know what the spiked poles are for, just decoration it looks like. Fences, power, decorations, furniture. Yeah, okay, looks like nothing. Nothing at all. Alright, gotcha. I can't put one here then. Alright, so this is the defensive that I've set up here. You've got 3 generators over here, 1 over here to power up the rocket turrets, the laser turrets. I got a nice little random pyre here that just has some light growing up. I got some machine gun turrets, Mark II down here, in case they come through those doors back there and those turrets can't see them. Thinking that I could have settlers move in here, I put these things here but apparently I can't, so that's stupid, along with the water pumps, so I can't build a radio beacon to attract settlers. That's unfortunate, but we don't need to. Then here's the chaos of the wiring that's going around here, and I got it nice and lit up with 3 construction lights, but anyhow,
Remarkable work, Knight. The signal interceptor appears to be complete. Are you ready to put it to the test?
I'm ready to go.
Absolutely. I'm ready to go.
Your confidence is an inspiration to us all. That being said, this is the first time we've attempted to directly adapt Institute technology. When we throw that switch, we don't know exactly what's going to happen. God willing, you'll end up inside the Institute, and the mission can continue.
We'll do it.
Nothing's gonna stop me when I'm so close to the answers I'm looking for.
Eager to get inside, huh? Good. Now, I want you to listen very carefully. Once you've entered the Institute, we expect to lose contact, so it's imperative you remember everything I'm about to tell you. About 10 years ago, the Brotherhood began recruiting civilian scientists from the capital wasteland to assist with various projects. During this process, we were able to obtain the services of Dr. Madison Lee, a noted mind in the field of nuclear engineering.
Dr. Lee.
How did the Brotherhood meet Dr. Lee?
She was part of a civilian project in the capital wasteland that the Brotherhood appropriated. It wasn't difficult to convince her to stay. That said,
Indeed.
Dr. Lee's contributions to our cause were instrumental in maintaining order in the capital wasteland. After some time, she developed differences with the Brotherhood and exiled herself to the Commonwealth. We're fairly certain that her intent was to make contact with the Institute.
I see.
What sort of differences?
Although she was working with the Brotherhood of Steel, she never formally joined as a scribe. After the capital wasteland was secured, she objected to the Brotherhood's continued military presence there. I think she assumed we would just walk away from it all. She was wrong. Your mission is simple. Once you're inside the Institute, we want you to track down Dr. Lee's whereabouts. If you find out that she's still alive, make contact with her and convince her to return to the Brotherhood of Steel. There's a special project we're working on, and it needs her attention.
Let's try it.
What's this project that needs her attention?
Dr. Lee previously worked on a potent weapon for the Brotherhood of Steel. We'd like her to continue where she left off. That's all I can tell you. Listen to me, Knight. I'm well aware that you're risking your life going into the Institute blind. Just keep your mind on the mission, and don't let anything they say sway you from your duty. Good luck.
Like, I really just joined, like, probably what would be a week ago. And yet you're sending me in here alone to do things. And you've only really seen me in action, like, once or twice? Wouldn't it be, like, I don't know, better to send a squad with me or something? Like, send me in and then send, like, just even 2 more Brotherhood people in. That'd be something.
I've checked and rechecked everything. I think the signal interceptor's ready to go. Are you?
You know it.
Let's do this.
All right. Head up onto the platform and we'll see if I can find a signal to lock onto.
Alright, before we do that, I'm gonna go ahead and save. And I will save just right here.
Get yourself together and get up onto that platform.
You just literally told me to right now, so just
Dr. Lee
chillax.
is a valuable asset.
Let's see. Relays dialed in.
Holding you personally.
Beam emitters warmed up. Everything looks green. Let me
do
start
this.
scanning for the signal. Cross your fingers. I'm inputting the code now.
Let's do it.
Wow, there's a heck of a lot of interference and ghosting. It's gonna take a minute or 2 to lock in. By the way, this little trip you're taking is a heck of an opportunity to find out as much as we can about the Institute and what they're up to. I put a clever little program on this holotape that'll scan
Refrain
their
from opening
network
fire
and
inside
download
the
anything it
Institute.
finds.
It could
If you
jeopardize our
place it in
entire
any
mission.
terminal down there, it'll do the rest. Bring it back to me and I'll see if I can make sense of whatever it found. Well, well, looks like we have a winner. RF wave capture complete. Ramping the emitter. 60%, 80%. Emitter spiking but
You have your
steady.
assignment,
All that's
soldier.
left is to throw
Move
the
out.
transmit switch. Transmitting in 3, 2, 1. Stay safe, soldier.
Refrain from opening fire in the Institute, he says. What are they gonna do when I just appear there randomly? I mean, honestly. Oh, hey, I just appeared here. I guess no one's gonna say anything. Why is there no one here? This is a little bit disconcerting. I think I'm using that word correctly. I feel like I should be able to open that. Huh. Emergency relay button. Computer terminal. View access logs. Signal rerouted, huh? Can I load this holotape in? Network scanner, there we go. Initiate network scan. Finished. Play the tape. Okay. Guess I'll just eject it for now. What does this button do, though? Emergency relay button. What if I press it? Oh, it's offline. Okay. How is an emergency thing offline? That doesn't seem right to me. Alright, we've completed that mission. Let me see. We need to go outside the wire, from within, and I'm just locating Dr. Lee. That's the only thing I have to do here. Huh. Looks like it. Alright. Let's,
Hello.
Why does that say father?
I wondered if you might make it here. You're quite resourceful.
Oh.
I am known as Father. The Institute is under my guidance. I know why you're here. I'd like to discuss things with you face to face. Please, step into the elevator.
Jammed.
This is gonna be interesting. Hey, this guy told us to step into an elevator. Let's do it. What could go
I can
wrong?
only imagine what you've heard, what you think of us. I'd like to show you that you may have the wrong impression. Welcome to the Institute. This is the reality of the Institute. This place, these people, the work we do. For over 100 years, we've dedicated ourselves to humanity's survival. Decades of research, countless experiments and trials, a shared vision of how science can help shape the future. It has never been easy, and our actions are often misinterpreted by those above ground. Someday, perhaps, we can show them what we've accomplished. But for now, we must remain underground. There's too much at stake here to risk it all. As you've seen, things above are unstable. I'd like to talk to you about what we can do for everyone. But that can wait. You are here for a specific, very personal reason. You are here for your son.
This is trippy as fuck. Everything's so clean and tidy. Indeed, I am here for my son. Some really fancy stuff and I'm taking it. Requires key, huh?
It's an honor to have you here, sir. I know you'll achieve great things here. We all do.
guess I'm doing this.
Busted.
What am I doing?
No way to pick this.
Your presence here is a
Only
great
opens with a
gift.
key.
Not just to Father, but to all of us.
Sean.
Okay.
Huh? Yes, I'm Sean.
Sean. Is that really you?
Who are you?
Sean. It's me. I'm your dad.
Father, what's going on? What's happening?
Sean. Are you okay? You're not hurt, are you?
What's going on? Father? Father!
Sean, open the door.
I don't know you. Go away. Father! Father, help me! There's someone here, help me!
Please, Sean. I'm your father. Talk to me. Just open the door.
Father? Father, help me! He's trying to take me! Father? Father, help me!
Father has done
Sean.
remarkable things. I would not exist were it
S923,
not for him.
recall code Cirrus.
Fascinating, but disappointing. The child's responses were not at all what I anticipated. He's a prototype, you understand. We're only just now beginning to explore the effects of extreme emotional stimuli. Please try and keep an open mind. I recognize that you are emotional, and that your journey here has been fraught with challenges. Let's start anew. I am Father. Welcome to the Institute.
Father? That's your name? Your title?
Father is my unofficial title. It's what I've come to mean to the people of the Institute, just as you mean to your son, to Sean.
I'll make this very simple. Where is my son?
He's here, in the Institute. Closer than you think. But I need you to realize that this situation is far more complicated than you could have imagined. You have traveled very far, and suffered a great deal to find your son. Well, your tenacity and dedication have been rewarded. It's good to finally meet you, after all this time. It's me. I am Sean. I am your son.
I figured the thing in there wasn't Sean, since he like deactivated it or did something like that. That was weird, but so this guy named Father is my son. Also, it seemed like it skipped some lines of dialogue there.
How is that even possible?
I know this is a lot to take in. In the vault, you had no concept of the passage of time. You were released from your pod and went searching for the son you'd lost. But then you learned that your son was no longer an infant, but a 10-year-old boy. You believed that 10 years had passed. Is it really so hard to accept that it was not 10, but 60 years? That is the reality. And here I am, raised by the Institute, and now its leader.
But why? Why take a child? Why take you?
Ah, now that's the question, isn't it? Why me? At that time, the year 2227, the Institute had made great strides in synth production. But it was never enough. Scientific curiosity and the goal of perfection drove them ever onward. What they wanted was the perfect machine. So they followed the best example thus far. The human being. Walking, talking, fully articulate, capable of anything.
Human synths? Really?
Human-like synths. A great distinction. The Institute endeavored to create synthetic organics. The most logical starting point, of course, was human DNA. Plenty of that was available, of course. But it had all become corrupted. In this wasteland, radiation affected everyone. Even in their attempts to shield themselves from the world above, members of the Institute had been exposed. Another source was necessary. But then the Institute found me after discovering records from Vault 111. An infant, frozen in time, protected from the radiation-induced mutations that had crept into every other human cell in the Commonwealth. I was exactly what they needed. And so it was my DNA that became the basis of the synthetic organics used to create every human-like synth you see today. I am their father. Through science, we are family. The synths, me, and you.
And you've been down here the whole time?
I have. Yes. I know you must have questions. Please. Anything I can do to help you understand.
Your mother. She never got to see you grow up?
Yes. What happened to her was... I've gone over the records of the incident, of course. It seems her death was an unfortunate bit of collateral damage.
Collateral damage? Is that all she was to you?
I forget that it's been such a short time for you. I don't have any direct memories. And I've had my entire life to cope with the loss. Has it always been easy? Of course not. But I've done my best to move on and live my life. For many years, I never questioned who my parents were. I accepted my situation, and that was that. With old age comes regret. And asking what if more often. But what matters now is that you and I have a chance to begin again. What else can I say to ease your mind?
Kellogg. He worked for you?
Kellogg. He was an Institute asset long before I arrived here. It wasn't until I became director that I learned of all the things he'd done. What kind of man he was.
You knew the man was a psychopath, but you used him anyway?
Would you have preferred that I turned him loose on the Commonwealth? At least keeping him on a short leash kept the collateral damage to a minimum. The Institute took advantage of Kellogg's vicious nature. I will freely admit that. Institute technology prolonged his life, and his usefulness far beyond any normal human lifespan. He never failed the Institute, but his cruelty became more apparent with every completed objective. I won't lie. It's no coincidence your path crossed his. It seemed a fitting way to allow you, us, to have some amount of revenge. What else can I say to ease your mind?
So you're in charge of the Institute?
I am the acting director, yes. I spent decades working to reach this point. It's a responsibility I take very seriously. The Institute. It's important. It really is humanity's best hope for the future, no matter what those above ground might think of us.
But, director? Why you?
I was the most qualified for the position, obviously. I've lived my life within these walls, dedicated to science like every other member of the Institute. My hard work has paid off. Ultimately, the Commonwealth has nothing to fear from us. Whatever you've seen or heard, I know I can convince you of that. Just give me time. I know there's more for us to discuss. But the Institute is on the verge of some important breakthroughs. Your presence would be appreciated as we approach them. I've been a part of something amazing here. I've helped to build a life for myself and the people of the Institute. And now, after all these years, you have an opportunity to help with that. Doesn't that intrigue you? Isn't that what you want?
Maybe. I don't know. This is so much to take in.
I know. And I am sorry. You have been through so much in such a short time. The Institute can provide a better life than anything above ground. You've been in the Commonwealth. You've seen what it's like. I assure you that you are better off with us.
How can you say that? How can you be so dismissive of all those people? Everything they've done?
Because it is the simple truth. And I believe you know it too. I simply ask that you give the Institute, me, a chance. A chance to show you what I've been telling you. We really do have humanity's best interest at heart. Will you take that chance?
I just don't know.
Just give it time. Give the Institute a chance. The Institute is now your home as much as it is mine. Please take some time, get to know it. Meet the people you'll be working with. You'll want to introduce yourself to the division heads. Dr. Fillmore in Facilities, Dr. Ayo in SRB, and Dr. Holdren in Bioscience. And finally, Dr. Lee in Advanced Systems. They've all been notified of your arrival, of course. Meet them, and then we'll discuss what comes next.
Dr. Lee, huh? I don't like this. There's something very wrong with it. The future of humanity is what they want. They have its best intentions in mind. Yeah, I've heard that before. If you guys have watched my Fallout 2 playthrough, I believe you'll recall that the Enclave said something similar when I was on their oil rig, and they were going to release a virus all over the world to kill every single human left alive. Human, ghoul, super mutant, everything that had human DNA would die, leaving only them, and they would repopulate the world. Because they had the correct set of DNA. Because they were better than the others.